Hi, this is Terry with Total Fit Gym and Total Life Pursuit, coming to you with an instructional video on suspension training. There's a lot of moves. I'm gonna show you the basic ones today, and then we'll make another video for the more advanced moves. Are you ready? The first one, we're just gonna go with the chest. There's 3 moves I'm gonna show you. One is a chest press. The higher these are up, the easier it is. The closer to the floor they are, the harder it is. Now I'm a little lower to the floor, and it gets a little harder in here. If you want it really hard, you drop them all the way to the floor, and that is the chest press. Let me go right into the second one, which is the fly. Now this is hard to get a lot of weight on this. This is just a really good stretch. But from here to there is, so you can either do the fly or you can do a wide chest press, and it kind of works just like that fly. So you keep it out wide, okay? The closer the handles are to the floor, the easier this next thing is going to be. So if you raise them up, it's gonna be a little harder, and you're gonna get more shoulders that way. I'll show you that one in a second. But first, here's the push-up. So this is just a push-up, but you have your feet in these suspension trainer, and that creates a lot of extra weight and core stability needed. All right, now we're gonna go into some shoulder exercises. This is definitely a hard shoulder exercise. You have to be careful with this. Have another person to spot you when you first do it. It's like the push-up, except you just keep moving backwards with your feet. So you're actually got your body up in the air here. Next, we attack the top and the rear of our shoulders, the deltoid and the rear deltoid. Are you ready? First, we have face pulls. You can stand wherever you want. The further back your feet go, the easier it gets. The closer your feet are to the vertical, and then past vertical, the harder it is. So let's take about a 45-degree angle. So your hands are gonna be out in front of you. So we're gonna pull shoulder height. Pull with the elbows, creating the strain on the shoulders. Don't try to pull in with the biceps. The last one I want to show you about the shoulders, or engaging the shoulders, is called a Y. Take your suspension trainer. Don't quite go to 45. This is a pretty tough exercise. Like you're doing the YMCA dance. Bring your arms up to a Y. Control it down. Notice I'm controlling it down. Next is the back. This is the best reason to have the suspension trainer. You can do so many great exercises with just body weight, but you need an apparatus to engage your back, and you have to build that back. Now we're just gonna do the rows. There's a couple of varieties, I'll show you. I'm gonna go right underneath here. I'm gonna sink down way past 45 degrees. Arms straight out, and you're just bringing this right into your rib cage below your chest line. The other variation of that is, instead of your hands facing each other, in other words, palms toward each other, in this position, rotate your palms so they're facing down. So the same exercise is just gonna get a little different emphasis on your back. For the next 2 things, you're gonna do with pretty straight arms, and you don't want a lot of lean on this, so a little short of 45 is gonna be good. The first one is an alligator. So just think of an alligator's mouth, and that's what we're gonna do. So leaning back, and an alligator. The other thing you can do is tease. I like being a little bit lower for this. It's really gonna crank the back. Again, control it on the way down. It's like a reverse fly. All right, now we're gonna go after the arms. There's basically one move I'm gonna teach you. It's an overhead tricep extension. Not only does it get the arms, but it gets the back and it gets the core, as so many of these suspension trainer exercises do. This is how to do it. Put your feet right underneath the vertical plane. The further you walk out, the easier it gets. Get my elbows by my ears. When I'm there, I'm gonna bend at the arms and push. And I'm gonna show you how this doesn't look, okay? Are you ready? It doesn't look like this or like this. Keep your butt squeezed Keep your body straight and keep the triceps doing the work. Likewise, we're gonna do the same with biceps. Take a 45-degree angle or thereabouts. You're gonna keep your elbows out. The elbows are not gonna come in towards the chest. They're gonna stay out and you're gonna curl. Keep the elbows out there. Don't let those elbows come to the chest. There's another variation that I like to do on this, and that's I keep my elbows into my chest. I bring them in just a little bit, curling real close. My arms, my hands are real close to each other. Really gets a good pump in the bicep. Next is just a simple suspension squat, and then I'm gonna throw a jump in at the end of it. Suspension squat, come back, and you're using these kind of to help you get up. It's a great beginner move. You're gonna come back with your glute. Don't come straight down. Come back, drop it down, and then you're gonna come up. Try to just use your legs for this and not use the suspension trainers. A little more advanced move is squat jump. So you're coming down here and then jumping. Squat, jump. This brings us to our next move, much more advanced move. It's a pistol squat. You can still use these to help you get up, but one leg goes out and then you squat all the way down. All the way to the bottom. Almost like that, a little easier, is a curtsy lunge. So holding the handles here, I'm gonna step back like a lunge, but your knee is gonna go to the other side of the heel, and then you're gonna stand back up. This really works the side of the glute here. The last leg move I'm gonna show you is a hamstring curl. Not putting them in the stirrups, putting it right on top of the handles. Then you bridge up from this position. You're just gonna curl the hamstrings in. You're gonna curl your legs. So now we're gonna get to the core. I love doing core in the suspension trainer. You need to be proficient on the floor before you get in the suspension trainer. Mountain climbers and planks, all of that stuff has to be performed at a proficient level because the suspension trainer takes it up like 10 other levels. The first thing is the plank. It's just a normal plank. You can do it in an extended position or a bent arm position, either way you like it. So you just come up, hold your plank. Here it is. Holding it long here is so much harder than holding it long on the ground. The next thing we're gonna do are knee tucks. Okay, you're gonna tuck your knees in to your chest and then put them back. Make sure when you put them back that your feet are right underneath the anchor of the suspension trainer. The next move is gonna be a mountain climber. Just like a mountain climber on the ground, except use the suspension trainer. Up you go into the plank, one leg at a time, in. All right, one more core move to go, and that's a spider. So it's like a mountain climber, except your knees go outside your elbows. You're gonna go outside, outside, outside. So that's your basic moves on the suspension trainer. I hope you enjoy it. Not only that, I hope you get to it. Create some workouts, check online for our workouts. Whatever you do, don't let this thing sit in your closet. Put it on your door, put it on the post, on a tree, and use it. This is Terry with Total Fit Gym and Total Life Pursuit. See you next time.